What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 1 battle for the BBL. We have an absolutely broken team. You guys see it on your screen now. Necrozma, Dawnwings, Genesect, Tornadus, and Landorus, Therian, Dracovish on top of that too. Oh my god, those first 5 are incredible, and our next 5 are there to really just support those Pokemon and make them the best they can possibly be. But today we are playing against Platinum Howler and his Delta Gliders. I cannot wait for this battle. I'm so excited because, one, Howler is one of the best players that I know. He preps really well. He's a very smart, well thought out player, so make sure to go and subscribe to him if you have not already. You will get better by watching him play. But at the same time, I mean, you'll get better by watching me play too. I'm not going to toot my own horn just like that. But if you guys want to stick around and learn this game with me, get better at this game alongside me, then make sure to subscribe here as well. Now, obviously, this is an Ubers league, so there's a ton of really insane shit in this league. And we have to face off against a Calyrex Ice Rider, which is very, very scary. Obviously not as scary as Shadow Rider, but still scary nonetheless. Pretty slow, but a very good Trick Room Pokemon. He's got a lot of good Trick Room options on his team with the Copperajah, with the Runerigus, the Executor, and it's just scary to deal with. He has Chansey, which is a little bit surprising because in Uber's Blissey is better. Chansey is a bit more like setup fodder, which is unfortunate for him, but if he does bring it to be a Ghost Immunity for my Necrozma, then I can just set up all over that thing, which is going to be really cool. But guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. This is going to be our team builder portion. If you guys want to skip it, you can go to the channel chapters and skip over there to the battle. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. So Necrozma Dawnwings is our first mon, and looking at ghost coverage, it hits my opponent's entire team, except for the Chansey and the Urshifu for incredible damage. It like OHKOs the vast majority of them, which is crazy to think about. I think the only thing that doesn't get OHKO'd straight up by it is going to be like a very specially defensive Copperajah, the Nihilego, and the Tapu Fini, and that's pretty much it. After that, it's like the Chansey and the Urshifu, obviously, but I have Brick Break for those things. I have the Substitute and the Dragon Dance, which is very important with the leftovers because I can set up on the Chansey because it cannot break my Substitute with Seismic Toss because I'm a Ghost type. It also can't break my Substitute with Shadow Ball because of my investment in my special defense and HP. Doesn't look like very much, but it's important to have just in case. The Brick Break is there for those two. I can set up a Dragon Dance on the Chansey, on the anything while I'm behind a sub basically. I will then be able to outspeed quite a few things. I'll be able to outspeed an Azelf, creeping my Heliolisk while I'm at +1 speed. I didn't want to go any faster than that because I really want to maintain the attack investment to be able to 2-hit KO the Chansey if it's not running a bold nature. If it's more specially defensive, which again, I am anticipating it to be more specially defensive, then Necrozma at +1 can really just run house on it. It's incredible how strong it is. We can 2-hit KO a non-bold Chansey, and we also take a Timid Life Orb Shadow Ball from the Azelf. Obviously, I do have to worry about the Urshifu. It has Wicked Blow, which will always kill me, even if I had a Berry. It has Sucker Punch, which is going to be a huge problem if I'm not behind a sub. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be very tough to deal with, but I do have a really good answer to his Urshifu in the back of my team. You guys will see at the very end. Our next mon is going to be our Genesect. Now, Genesect originally, I've told you with so many different Genesect sets. I was really debating which one I wanted to be. Here's the thing. I will always be shiny Genesect. I do have the purple Genesect here. I like it. It's a bit more aesthetically pleasing, but I'm going to be shiny Genesect at all times because I can make sure that my opponent does not know what I'm running. Regular Genesect doesn't really have anything specific that only it can learn, but shiny Genesect can only shiny Genesect can have, I think it's Shift Gear and can only have Extreme Speed. So the fact that he's shiny means he has to be aware of that and he has to be prepared. Okay, he might have Shift Gear. Okay, he might have Extreme Speed. We're going to be ready for that. But I'm not running either of them. I'm running Iron Head, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Techno Blast with a Burn Drive. The Burn Drive is going to give me a 120 base power fire move, which is very, very valuable. Iron Head is there specifically because it hits the Nihilego for incredible damage. It OHKOs it actually, even if I'm at neutral, because I mean, that's just how it is, how strong it is, that's how frail Nihilego is on the physically defensive side. No U-turn this time. U-turn was like the 5th move. I was really debating what I wanted to have. I cut U-turn because in the mocks, I never really clicked it. Basically, I was leading off with this thing, clicking Techno Blast or Flamethrower in that instance because that's what I had beforehand, and I would KO the Vikavolt so it can't get up webs or whatever the case may be. That was the idea with my Genesect here. It's a very strong mon. It hits my opponent's team for incredible damage all around. Ice Beam is there specifically for the Runerigus and the Alolan Executor. Ice Beam can OHKO a Runerigus from full. I was originally running Techno Blast with the water plates, the Douse Drive, so I can OHKO that guaranteed. I went away from that because Techno Blast water doesn't actually OHKO in Nihilego, just pitiful damage. That's why I'm running Iron Head. Nihilego is a really big threat to my team, so I gotta be very careful around that thing. But yeah, this is another really strong mon. Doesn't die to a Wicked Blow. It's Scarfed, I'm pretty sure, from the from the Urshifu and it doesn't die to a Sucker Punch, that's definitely for sure. And with Technoblast Fire, we should be able to hit the Calyrex for incredible damage. If it's weakness policy, that's a bit of a problem. We're gonna play that by ear. Maybe we go for Thunderbolt, kind of weakening it first and then going for Technoblast. So again, we will see how it goes. Our next mon is, oh, I should probably mention, we have Speed for Urshifu on this set. That's all you need to know. It's meant to, Teambuilder's there for the Feeny and the Talonflame specifically. You're gonna see why Feeny is very important that we weaken. That's because we're bringing our Dracovish. Now Dracovish, for the first time ever, I'm gonna be holding the big red button. That is going to be the name of the Dracovish here. Fish's Rend, Psychic Fang, Ice Fang, and Super Fang. All the bite moves to really, well, first stock up of the season. I don't have download, I have Strong Jaw. Basically, my whole goal with this is to make sure that I bring it in while the Feeny is weakened and I can just go for game, because when we're Scarf and we're outspeeding everything, it is so hard for my opponent to switch it on this thing. We have speed on the set for Talonflame and for a Vikavolt, he's a modest Vikavolt and he's at +2 speed from agility. Just want to make sure I had that in the back just in case he ends up getting off that agility. We hit my opponent's team for incredible damage with Fish's Rend. We can really break it effectively. If he's not Scarf Nihilego, which I can know pretty early if he's running the Power Herb set with Meteor Beam, then I'll be able to fire off a Fish's Rend, knock that thing out, and not have to worry about the rest of the game. And it is a huge, huge threat because it can snowball really effectively against my roster. Basically, once I weaken the Feeny, it just goes in. It is so strong. We're going to click the button, the murder button, the Fish's Rend, and just go absolutely in with our Dracovish. Our next mon is going to be something that really helps support our Dracovish endgame, and that's going to be our Tornadus Therian. Torn T is very important this matchup. Originally, I had Sludge Wave over Air Slash because it hit the Feeny for a little bit better damage, but in the end of the day, I don't really need to have Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave is nice because it does a bit more damage to the Feeny. It hits the Executor for super effective damage, but so does Air Slash. It also hits it for more. I didn't want to run Hurricane, but the reason I'm running Air Slash specifically is because if the Urshifu comes in and it's weakened, I want to be able to pick that thing off if I know it's not Scarfed. If I know it's banded, let's say, and it's already at like 60%, 70%, Air Slash should come and get the KO. With Knockoff and U-Turn, we're able to really keep up momentum, get rid of leftovers on the Feeny, get rid of a Scarf on the Nihilego, get rid of a Power Herb, whatever the case may be, get rid of a Violite on Chansey. Can be very, very useful for us to have. Taunt is there specifically because it stops the Trick Room from going out from Runerigus, from the Azelf, from whatever. It stops the Chansey from setting up rocks or recovering itself back up. It stops the Feeny from defogging anything away. Essentially, it's just basically here to stop Trick Room, stop setup, stop rocks, and that's pretty much it. We have Regenerate to get back our health. Again, this set also has speed for the Talonflame and a +2 modest Vikavolt, and the main goal is to wear down the Tapu Fini for my Dracovish in the late game. Mon number 5 is going to be our Landorus Therian. The big 5 are coming: Earthquake, Knockoff, Substitute, and Swords Dance. This is a really weird set. This set has speed for anything creeping my Adamant Dracovish. We are 2 KO'd by neutral Nihilego's Power Gem, or we're not OHKO'd by a banded Wicked Blow from the Urshifu. Want to make that clear. It's important that we take that hit because it's going to do a lot of damage. If I can fire off an Earthquake on it, I'll be able to find out, one, basically, is it banded or not? If I find out that it is banded, that means that my Tornadus will be able to outspeed, fire off the Air Slash, and get the KO on it. Earthquake, that damage is very, very valuable. Substitute is there because in the event that I'm against the Runerigus and he sets up a Trick Room, or he goes for a Poltergeist, let's say he's at -1, or he goes for Memento, or whatever the case may be, Substitute will actually block the Memento. It will also make sure that I'm able to take, my Substitute can take a Poltergeist from the Runerigus as well. I can set up a Swords Dance and really start breaking down my opponent's team. His switch into this would likely be, I don't know, maybe the Chansey, maybe the Talonflame, probably if anything, it would be the Feeny or maybe even the Calyrex, depending on how offensive he thinks I am or how bulky he is. So if I can really chip those things down, it's gonna make my endgame a lot easier. It's a very strong mon. I would like to be more offensive, but this is really all the attack investment that I can kind of get away with running. So I felt it was probably gonna be my best to bring here. I felt like it was, again, really solid, this matchup. Kind of a weird set. Would usually want to run U-Turn on this, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's important to have. It is there to pseudo check the Nihilego, just being a general annoyance for him. So ideally, we can kind of stop that from causing too many problems for us, but it definitely is a huge threat on his team. Intimidate could be useful, by the way, for the Calyrex. If I can intimidate that thing, it makes it a lot more manageable. Obviously, I'm probably sacking off my Landorus at that point, but still, if I'm weakening that thing, if I'm getting Earthquake chip off on it, wearing down turns of Trick Room, weakening it by one stage is going to make it a lot easier for my team in the rest of the game. Mon number 6. Now, we have our big 5, which are incredibly strong, and then we have a really big drop-off to our Slurpuff. Now, Slurpuff is just sitting here amongst all the giants of the meta with Necrozma, with Genesect, Tornadus, Landorus, Dracovish, and then you have this cake, Slurpuff here. What is Slurp up here for? Well, it's a fairy type, so it helps me deal with the Urshifu. With Draining Kiss, I can get all my HP back, even if he goes basically for a Life Orb Iron Head into a Life Orb Wicked Blow or vice versa. I'll take that hit first of all, and then I'll be able to recover back all my HP with the Draining Kiss. Super, super useful. Getting all that back can be very helpful in the long run. Sticky Web, just in case I think he's not going to be able to get a Trick Room. At the end of the day, his team is going to be slower than me regardless, so Trick Room won't really hurt if he already has Webs up. If I get Webs up, though, I can slow down the Feeny, the Urshifu, the Nihilego, make it a lot easier for my team to go in on his, and that's kind of what I have it there for. Psychic is there specifically because it hits the Nihilego for at least some damage, just in case. Most of the time, I'd probably go for Yawn. I don't see myself really clicking Psychic that often, but it's just there. Yawn is there because if it ends up being the Calyrex versus my Slurpuff, basically, I believe he's going to set up Trick Room pretty early on, and if I can Yawn it, then I have to force it out, basically, which is a huge benefit. The fewer turns that thing has under Trick Room, the better for my team. I'm hoping that this Pokemon can put in a ton of work. The helmet is there to do a bit of damage to anything U-turning out, like the Talonflame, anything like the Urshifu. Maybe if I do go into Slurpuff and he predicts that and goes for a U-turn, then I will do 17% to it with the helmet. Very valuable there as well. Guys, this is going to be our team for this battle. I'm really hoping that we can pick up a win, start off our BBL season strong, and guys, let's just do it. Let's just jump into the battle. It was a pain to gen this team in, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get started. BBL Week 1, let's go. All right, everyone, we are back. Very interesting team that Howler has brought today. He brings the not the Shadow Rider Calyrex, the Ice Rider Calyrex, as well as the Feeny, the Urshifu Single Strike, the Copperajah, the Alolan Executor, and the Nihilego. Kind of surprised no Vikavolt, kind of surprised no Talonflame or Chansey or something along those lines. He has 2 Rockers, and then Nihilego and the Raj. I'm going to be leading off here, same play I've been leading off with this entire time, with Tellus, the Burn Drive holding Genesect. If he's paying attention, he'll know right away that we're Burn Drive, so that's a thing. If you guys missed out on the team builder, we are running a Dragon Dance, Substitute, Brick Break, Moongeist, Beaming, Necrozma. Our Genesect is Iron Head, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Technoblast with the Burn Drive. We're trying to make him think that we might be, I don't know, running a special move like Shifty or something along those lines. We have a Choice Scarf Dracovish, we have our Heavy Duty Boots Tornadus Therian, and we have our Slurpuff, which is physically defensive to handle the Urshifu, and then our Landorus is there with Knockoff and Earthquake, Sub, and Swords Dance. I hit done just at the buzzer. Alright, let's see what he decides to lead off with. We basically have really good coverage against my opponent's entire team. If we hit the we can get the Copperajah, we hit, what, everything except for the Urshifu for super effective damage, which is amazing. That's basically what I was hoping for because I wasn't carrying anything that would hit the Urshifu for super effective damage. So this is cool. Anyways, go look at Fun to Howler. Jumanji, what is this? This is the Copperajah, okay. Let's take a look. Do we get a special attack boost or a attack boost? What are we getting? We get a special attack boost. So Copperajah. Alright, so again, it is more physically defensive. Technoblast should get the KO. It should get the KO. I'm gonna just go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. Technoblast comes out. He is Akaberry. If he goes for Heat Crash, great play. Let's take a look. Wow, half. Heat Crash, Stealth Rock instead. I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. Heat Crash would have definitely OHKO'd me. Would have destroyed me. Oh my god. So it's a good thing that we got that off. Yeah. Rest of my team, looking at it, like, I'm not too worried about rocks because the only thing that's hit super effectively by them is our Tornadus, which has boots on it, so I'm fine with that. What would he go into here? He knows we're Fire Technoblast now. The only thing that resists it, I mean, there's the Nihilego, but Nihilego does nothing to us. So I'm just going to go for the Technoblast again. No reason not to. If he goes into Feeny, that's fine with me. I just Thunderbolt next time around. So yeah, I'm feeling good about this, guys. I'm feeling really good about this. So far, it's looking solid. Yeah, rocks are up, but he did not go for Heat Crash. I'm happy about that. Very happy about that indeed. What was he expecting me to go for? Was he expecting like Heat Wave on Tornadus? Is that why? Or did he expect Flamethrower or something like that on the Genesect? I don't know. Genesect is awesome. I'm so happy I get to finally use this thing. It has been a pain in my side for so many different leagues. If you guys remember back in the ICBA, oh my god, that was insane how many people used it incredibly well. But Technoblast comes out. Genesect will pick up our first KO on the season with the Fire Technoblast. Bye-bye, Copperajah. And we are quickly up 6 to 5. There we go. Yeah, so it's you know, it's not too late this time around. It's only 10:30, so it's not bad at all. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be the kind of time it's going to be for the majority of my games, because I'm going to be going back to work soon. So, yeah. But, I mean, hey, like, if it's at 10:30, that's not bad with me. That's better than 1 a.m. like it was when I played D-Ray for BBR week 1. Or not BBR, what was for NCP week 1 that we played, and that was just disaster. Sant Ant, the Eggies. Okay. Sees my burn drive. I'm at +1. Executor Alola. Let's see, level 50. I'm assuming it's going to be max special, max HP at least. Okay. Level 50. If I can please get that. Thank you. Level 50. Wow. Oh my god, wow. That does so much damage. If he's max HP, we do 182 to 215 with Ice Beam. Let's do it. Ice Beam it up, baby. He's not Yachi. Is that another kill for Genesect? That is another kill for Genesect. Yo, off the top. The two mons, okay, let's be clear. I wasn't expecting those two mons, the Raj and the Genesect and the Executor Alolan form, to be coming to this game. I was expecting other things. They actually, neither of them came to any mocks I had, which is crazy. But the other four mons are still huge, huge threats. But I have a max HP, everything on my team. This is insane, guys. What a start. What a start to the season. Wow. I'm going to move my mic a bit. Hopefully you guys don't hear anything. I'm always worried about that, but just I like to make it a bit better. Hopefully make the audio a little bit clearer for you guys. Put it more in front of my face. But guys, so far we're off to a friggin' hot start. Oh my god. Like, this is great. What does he go into? Does he go into Urshifu? Because we're at +1 special attack. Like, let me take a look at Urshifu. Urshifu, because if Urshifu's Choice Scarf, he doesn't KO me. Ronin, what is that? Urshifu. Okay. Technoblast will not KO it, but it does the most amount of damage to him. I'm trying to think if I want to go for that. I think, because if he's, okay, I outspeed him if he's not Scarf. Actually, no, I'm going to go into Ambrosia. I have no reason to. I have no reason to stay in. No reason. I just go into Ambrosia, the Slurpuff here. We take the Wicked Blow, the Close Combat. If he goes for Iron Head, he goes for Iron Head. We'll see. But we had the helmet. As he Wicked Blows me, we'll find out right now if he's banded or not. We are currently at 164 down to 113. Alright. Calculator. 164 minus 113 is 51 points of health. And against, let's take a look at Slurpuff. He is definitely not Life Orb or Banned. He could be Adamant. That's a max roll for Jolly. Okay, my question is, what does he go into here? Does he go into Calyrex? He probably goes into Nihilego here. I really don't have a switch in. I'm going to make an aggressive play and double out into... I'm going to double out into my Landorus here. He stayed in. He stayed in. He went for Iron Head or Poison Jab or something. But we're going to get an attack drop on this thing. Does he U-turn out? He might U-turn out. He Iron Heads me. Okay, that's fine. 169 down to 130. Okay. So Wicked Blow against my Landorus Therian. If he's Jolly, does at most 127. So my question is, do I go for the Earthquake, go for the knockoff? Knockoff will get rid of potential Assault Vest on this thing, which will make it a lot easier for my Genesect. I know I outspeed it now as well. So I think my play here is going to be go for the knockoff. So let's do that. Let's go for the knockoff. If it's Assault Vest, it's Assault Vest, and we get rid of that. As he goes for another Wicked Blow, we'll take this hit. Yum. Eat it up. We go for knockoff. And what item were you? Assault Vest. Okay, good. I'll take that. Now I didn't take a look and see how much damage we took. But if I'm at 25%... Ooh, that's so close. It's... Damn it. It's so close. That is so close. Oh my god. Because it's 13% it says. If I'm at 24 points of health, I'm down to 12%. I think it's too close. I think it's going to KO me. I think Rock's going to KO me on entry. And I'm not running Defog. I think I just sacked this off. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake here. We got rid of the Assault Vest, but that's good because now I can go into my Genesect the next time around. Fine. Yeah, so be it. I lose my Landorus. It does pick up its first death of the season. No KOs, unfortunately, but it means I have a very free Genesect here, which can do anything it wants to do. And it gets a special attack boost too. I will take it. I will definitely take it. I am weak to the Nihilego now. I am weak to Nihilego now. That is a thing. So let's just make that clear. Let's go ahead and Technoblast. I don't know why he stayed in with the Urshifu, but I mean, so be it. We Technoblast here. If he's not carrying Sucker Punch, that's awesome. But Genesect against Nihilego, if it's Choice Scarf, which is what I'm kind of worried it might be. Power Gem does 47 to 57, excuse me. And it's Scarf, Timid. Yeah. We'll see what he does here. We'll see if he decides to switch out, preserve this thing around. If he goes for a Meteor Beam. Wow, Meteor Beam does a ton. That Meteor Beam would actually KO me. That's insane. But he'd have to have a lot less Sucker Punch. Okay, that's fine. We get rid of the Urshifu. So that's 3 kills on the season for Genesect. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous because the Nihilego's around. That's the biggest reason I'm nervous. If it's Scarf, that's a problem. If it's speed boosting, that's a problem. I don't think it's Calm Mind. Infinite, what is that? Feeny. Okay, I'm cool with this. I just go for a Thunderbolt here. I want to weaken this thing for my... Yeah, I want to weaken this thing for my Calyrex. Not Calyrex, what am I saying? My Dracovish. So let's go for the Thunderbolt, which should do a lot more damage because he's probably physically defensive, it's super effective, and we're at +1. That's definitely the play here. I'm really nervous still. I don't think this is nothing but a free win at all. It's still tons of time left in this. But we get a huge amount of damage off on him as he goes for a Surf. Do we take this hit? Do we take this hit? 81? We take this hit. Oh my god. That's awesome. Oh my god, that's incredible. Okay. When we outspeed Calyrex, I want to see Calyrex Ice. If it's got max HP. Max HP against, where is it? Our Dracovish. 57 to 68 is what we do with that. And if he goes for a... I'm trying to think, because if he goes for a Glacial Lance and he's max attack, Adamant Nature, Glacial Lance. Oh my god, that can Oko us outright. That will Oko us outright, damn. I'm just trying to think if I should KO this thing here. I don't know why he didn't go into the Nihilego. I'm trying to think if I should just go and... Because my thought process right now is, do I let him KO me here? I don't think I do. I'm just going to Thunderbolt and get the KO. Just going to Thunderbolt and get the KO. If he switches out and goes hard into Nihilego, good play, but no, he doesn't. He just sacks it off. That's 4 kills for Genesect. Oh my god, this thing is getting thumbnail. That's insane. Genesect is so strong. Wow. I don't know why he didn't go into the Nihilego. Okay, there it is. Get your free Beast Boost. Let's Iron Head it. Get your free boost. I can't really do anything to it, unfortunately, but... And we're going to drop to the next round of hazards, so there's no point in me doing anything. But we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. Hopefully he's not Meteor Beam with a special attack boosting, or speed boosting Beast Boost. That'd be bad. If he's Power Herb with Meteor Beam and he boosts in speed, that's definitely bad. we would be in trouble. We actually might outright lose to that. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we could definitely lose to that. So that's the thing. Like he put himself in a position where he could do that. My Landorus going down was a problem. I probably shouldn't have sacked that off. I think getting a bit too ahead of myself. I was in a really good spot. I don't think I needed to do that, but he goes for Hex. Okay, so down goes Genesect after getting 4 kills for us. Sure. He boosts his special attack. Okay. So where is Genesect here? There you are. I just go into my big red button here, don't I? Don't I? I'm trying to think. How much does... He's at +1 now. Okay, it's Nihilego. Level 50. Let's say he's at... Let's say he's Specs. And he gets the +2 against my Necrozma Dawnwings. And he's got Hex. That destroys us. If he's at +1, we'll take the hit, but we might take the hit after rocks. Regardless, I don't think I can risk that. I think I have to go into the big red button here. Let's go into the big red button. So here's what I think is going to happen. He's going to have to, one, get up Trick Room right away with his Glacial Lancing, what's it called? And yeah, he's going to have to do that. He's going to have to get his Trick Room up with the Calyrex Ice Form. He's going to have to fire off a Glacial Lance and hope that he gets a roll on my Genesect, as he has Scarf Hex. Okay. That's fine with me. So we get the KO on this. And we'll get like 70% off on the other guy. So let's see. It is a... That's 1 kill for Dracovish, by the way, on the season. I have to do Josh Proud with Dracovish. So down goes Nihilego. Calyrex. Calyrex Ice. Max attack, adamant nature, max HP, level 50. Let's take a look at Glacial Lance. Oh my god, I think he's got it. Honestly, if he sets up Trick Room, I think he's got it. I think he's got it. Unless we get a really good roll with Necrozma. Yeah. He's got it. He's got it. So it's 1 turn of Trick Room. I have 4 sacks, basically. Calyrex is going to pick up 4 KOs here. I could not get myself to get the end game the way I wanted to. And that's unfortunate. Oh, man. Is there any way I have out of this? Do I, like, sack off certain things, or... No, I can't. Let's just go for Vicious Rend here. Glacial Lance. What an animation. Yikes. Are you Life Orb? I don't think that's going to help us. Oh, Shriek gets the boost too. It's done. Yeah, guys, we end up taking a 1-0 loss this week. He's going to get the win. We have nothing that we can do against it. Nothing. Let's go into Ambrosia. So unfortunate. I don't think there's any way we can stall out Trick Room turns. But I can try and yawn here. That's my play. I think I misplayed by not going for a yawn with this thing. Glacial Lance comes out again. This is 3 turns of Trick Room. If I had Protect on something, we had it. GG to Howler. So Vish goes down. This is the problem. Like, I knew he was gonna bring Trick Room, and I really had nothing for it unless I got my I had to have my I can't remember the name of this thing. My Necrozma or my Tornadus in on the field or something to deal with it. Yeah. Come on, let's do this. 2-0 loss, or 1-0 loss. That's so unfortunate. We have such a good team, and it's just like there's one broken thing. That's the problem. I just did not play well enough around it. If I had rocks up, he could have been boots, honestly. But yeah, let's just go for the knockoff here. We're not gonna take this hit, unfortunately. He knows we're boots. Glacial Lance doesn't get a chance to miss either, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah, it's 100% accuracy. Yeah, so honestly, Genesect came through. It was fantastic for us, but I just did not play the rest of that game well enough. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I think had I losing my my Landorus was the biggest thing. That was the problem here. That was the problem, and it's unfortunate. Let's just Moongeist Beam. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Well, we live and learn. we get better for the next time around. GG to Howler. No shame in losing to Howler. He's a really good player. He's a multiple-time champion. I do have to say, obviously, I feel like I definitely did not play my best game. I choked that away so badly. God, I had such an advantage, and I just messed that up. Damn. Oh well. Well, is what it is. Maybe wait 2 days for that. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Okay, we take a 1-0 loss again. Things I can learn from this. One, you got to make sure that I kept my Landorus healthy there. My Landorus was my quote-unquote out to the Nihilego, and I let it take damage from the whatever that thing's called, the Urshifu. I don't know why he stayed in though, but yeah, I had an answer to the Nihilego in the back. There was no reason for me to do that. It was just a bad mistake, and it ends up costing me. Yeah, but how his plan probably worked. That was probably his plan. Weaken everything to the point where he can win with Trick Room on his whatever that thing is called, the Calyrex. Shame. All right, well guys, that's gonna be it. Honestly, I don't have anything else to say. I'm bummed about that. I wish we won. Unfortunately, we do pick up the loss. In our week ones for all of these 3 leagues we're in, we're now 1 win in NCP and a loss in BBR and in BBL, which sucks. But hey, what are you gonna do? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video. Comment your thoughts on if you thought I could have done anything better, anything different. It is unfortunate that we did pick up a loss here, of course, but what are you going to do? Got to just come back better the next time around. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we cannot get there without your help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.